asks, what is the Islamic opinion regarding marital rape? If it is punishable crime or not? If it is, what should be the punishment? Now, this is a weird question, to tell you the truth, but it's fair. It's a question. Let us first of all look at the terminology. Is it a crime or not? The answer is, it is not a crime in certain countries, and it's a crime in other countries. So here we're not talking about, is it prohibited in Islam or is it halal? We're talking as a crime, something that goes against the law of the country. If you go and visit the FBI page, it says that before 1973, it was not a crime. And in 1993, some states incriminated it. And there are other states, I think 13 of them, that do not consider it as a felony or something punishable by law. Some say it needs counseling. Some says that it has to be reported within 30 days, etc. We could care less what they say. As Muslims, what's the ruling on this? First of all, Islamically, it is a sin. Because in Islam, Allah Azza wa Jal stated in Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, وَعَاشِرُوهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ, that you have to treat them with kindness. And such an intimate relationship has to be consensual. It cannot be forced. So if a man uses force and forces himself, and if this is associated by beating or the use of force, then he's sinful for doing this, for harming a Muslim, and not any just Muslim, his beloved spouse. But is it something punishable by law? The answer is no. There are major sins in Islam that are far greater than this, and they're not punishable by law. So for example, being disobedient or disrespectful to the parents. This is uququl walidain. This is one of the greatest major sins ever. However, there is no prescribed punishment for it in law. And there is nothing written down that you have to flog, or you have to imprison, or you have to do this or that. But this doesn't mean it's not a sin. So what is known as marital rape is sinful, but it's not a crime to be punishable by law. And this is something that people, it's almost impossible to prove. It's so intimate between the spouses that is done behind closed doors. How can a woman prove this? Most women who do not want to stay married to their husbands, they would falsify claims and accuse their husbands of doing this or that, and we all know that this is not true.